What's up, man?
What up, OG?
Oh, nothing, man. Just tapping in, man. Look, you know, checking on the loved ones, seeing how life is going and shit, man. You know, how we moving forward.
Man, too blessed to be stressed. Nothing to complain about that I complain about.
That's right. What you doing, man? Making music? What?
Man, yeah, man, I'm always making music. We in the studio, man, getting Demani, my son. He's making he getting his next project together, man. I think he gonna release a record tomorrow called The Truth. So it's real dope watching him go through his process.
You fuck with it, or you just kick back and watch?
I don't I deal with the marketing side.
That's
Once
right.
he makes the music, how we release and all of the other strategic things we need to place around him to ensure his success. I'm a part of that. His creative,
Let him have it. Yeah.
won't even let me in the studio for real. Ain't bullshit.
Hey, so that means if you go in there, you do be like, "Hey, man, fly that hook. Hey, man, put that right there."
Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
that.
Like he'll tell everybody, "Hey, stop. What's up? You good?" He'll
But
do me
he
like,
probably like to surprise you too, though, man. Just hit play on you. He don't want to hit. He don't want you to hear the process, and then just hit play and be like, "Look what I did."
"Well, I mean, bro, I think he just got his own. He got his own way. He just got his own way, bro. And I don't never really like try to compete on. I just let him go with it.
I talked to E40, man. E40 say he got his son in the studio engineering for him.
Oh,
Like, bro,
now check this out. My other son, my oldest son, right?
yeah,
He doing beats.
that's right.
He doing beats and learn how to play the guitar. So and trying to get them to work together. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. If you do beats and you rap, fuck y'all. Like, it'll happen. Like, man, y'all nigga need to be. This shit is about the fucking legacy. It's a dynasty here, man.
It's probably gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
They did a couple songs. They done did a couple songs. They working into it. They working into it.
That's dope, though, man. That's dope that it's like that, man. Like really, like they really got that the exact music vibe. I just had my first one, a little girl at that.
And we talked about that on Expedition.
First one. She walking, running around now.
How you was able to navigate through all of the pussy that you got back in the 80s, 90s, and current.
The nigga said navigate through the pussy. Damn.
Hey
What it
man,
was, man. Navigate through the pussy, man. Hey, I don't know if it was my plan, man. It was what was planned for me, man. Like I necessarily needed that 25 years ago, and you know,
hey man. What I will say is having a daughter will
mm-hmm.
change.
Instantly.
It's the most beautiful, brilliant, complex, scary, frightening thing because karma comes around. You know what I'm saying? And usually people like us who like have always had a way with women.
Mm-hmm.
When they have daughters, those daughters become
All them women.
they become karma.
Uh,
So
hey, man, I've heard stories.
how you deal with that, it will test you, and you gonna have to rise to the occasion. But you, my brother,
Mm-hmm.
use the force.
Okay, yeah, I feel like the best thing is wisdom. And I watched you on your shows many times. I watch you get them kids wisdom before you give them anything. Wisdom.
Right.
But I'm looking and I'm learning from friends of mine who have grown kids, and I'm
Right.
like, I watched you. I was watching. Don't think I wasn't watching. So man, I know what my mission is.
With little girls, man, all you do is say yes and okay. Yes, okay. Yes, baby. Yes,
my
baby.
daddy had my daddy had three boys and a girl. My daddy had three boys and a girl, and none of us three boys could even stand up and talk back or nothing. My
Mm.
little sister say whatever she wants. She get anything she wants from my daddy. I'm like, bro, you didn't do us like that, bro. What's up with that?
Hey,
Daughters.
I slapped my son in the head for I think he was really arguing with my daughter, right? And she hit him. And then he kind of like motioned like he was gonna do. I slapped him in the head and said, "What you?" He said, "Man, you ain't do nothing to her." I say, "Son, my daughter."
It's the rules, man. Yes, I'm there, man. I'm there proudly. It is affecting me and changing me in a good way. And
Congratulations.
I have critiqued some of the homies. You know how we at that moment where we about to do some big dog stuff.
Right.
Like, oh man, you can't jump the fence. You got to go in the house and all that. And then with no shame, got them kids.
That's
and
great.
Now I get it, man. I used to be up on the couch. I still be up on the couch, but up on the couch in the club.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But you gotta come home now. If that
now that's the thing. You must make
girl, man.
Must make it home.
That little ass girl, man. You in ATL?
Yeah, man. I'm in Atlanta right now.
It's getting back, right? They coming back out, right?
I mean, bro, slowly but surely, bro. You see businesses opening up, which is great because a lot of like Atlanta is built on mom and pops, like a lot of small big.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, of course we have large corporations like Coca-Cola and Delta and shit like that. They're gonna be straight. But we talking about like small businesses like, man, Spondivits, Magic City.
It's happening everywhere. I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like the barber shops, like, you know what I mean? Like
it's been since day one.
And most of these people, they don't own the space that they're occupying, right?
They've been paying at least for years.
And the pandemic is not a, so if you ain't open and you ain't generating no revenue, no income, you can't pay rent. So if you forced to pay rent, you need to open your doors or else you're gonna lose your spot. And I think that's the complexity of whether to open or whether not to open. And I do not envy whoever it is in charge right now, whether it's Keisha or the governor, like whoever it is, because there ain't no right move. If you open them and try to save the businesses, then
we in uncharted territory, man. I can't even relate this to the recession of 08. It's not even the same thing.
We've never seen anything like this.
And the recession of 08 was tough. It was all it affected everybody.
Yes, it was, but it was more so like, okay, if you was like what the banks were allowing people to do was over sport themselves. So it could be a motherfucker making $100,000 a year, and they can go in there and get a loan for
$1 million house.
house. See what I'm saying? Now, that shit is just that eventually that shit is gonna run out because you get the check.
The bubble, we know that.
If anything happened,
they done shut everybody down now. Though they put the whole world on timeout.
And so everybody who wasn't saving, everybody who wasn't liquid, everybody who didn't already have strategies and plans in place, they suffering. And most of us ain't able to do that. So we the ones who suffer.
Yes, sir, man. It's uncharted territory. It's a class thing. We know that. It's a class thing. But at the same time, in the months to come, this is going to affect everybody across the board.
And in the year to come, coronavirus ain't going nowhere. It's like everybody like, when is it going to go away? When is it going to go away? It's never going away. Just like when the flu came, the flu pandemic hit, we've been having the flu here ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing for SARS, same thing for Ebola. Going nowhere. So it's something that we will have to live with and figure out strategies and other methodical ways to overcome it.
I'm not worried about hip hop.
Nah, man.
I don't care what the world goes through. Hip hop reshapes and evolves and is at the forefront of the voice of whatever it's gonna be, man. Hip
hop, trap music, goddamn old school motherfucking gangster rap, nigga, Too Short, NWA, 40, Snoop Dogg, all that shit, man. That shit gonna roll with the time. That shit ain't never going nowhere because it speaks to so many people's circumstances.
I'm worried about something that is real near and dear to me. I'm worried about strip clubs, man. I'm like concerned really about strip club culture. Not so much as
Threat the strip club culture.
not so much as me getting a lap dance or nothing like that. I'm talking about that culture that
Yeah.
is so important to our thing, man. It's important to hip hop.
Inspiration. That's how I mean.
Inspiration.
It's been plenty of times when we was in the studio together, or and goddamn, we said, "Hey man, I need some inspiration." And you go to Magic City, or you go to Blue Flame,
Mm-hmm.
goddamn, you know,
And then you go back to the studio and make a hot ass record.
like shit. Then I seen this bitch. Look at this.
For real though. That shit is I did many a lot of music making just by leaving the strip club and going to the studio, straight to the studio.
That's right. But do you know the big threat to the strip club culture right now?
What's that?
OnlyFans.
Well, you know, it's technology. The world. I mean, we gonna adapt.
OnlyFans is the biggest threat to strip club culture.
We gonna adapt, man. Whatever. If you're a strip club owner, you better be a OnlyFans page on.
Yeah,
bring your work, man.
I would have a Magic City OnlyFans if I was. It would be a part of duties and responsibilities.
Yeah, the pimps out there talking about OnlyFans too. Everybody's concerned.
I think that we have to. You got to adjust to the time.
I'm gonna tell you something else strip clubs do for me. That strip clubs make me not only inspire me to make songs, but strip clubs make me love songs. I can go to a strip club and just the moment I'm in, I hear this one song, and that moment I'm in, I love that song. I hear it again, I love that fucking song. You know what I mean?
That's how I end up getting on the casino record. Low key.
Just hearing it, I'm like, you went found it. Nigga, put me on that song.
Imagine went straight to the DJ. I said, "Hey, bro, who is it?" He said, "That casino." I said, "Word." Then the next time I was in Magic, I seen him. I say, "Nigga, I heard a song, nigga. I need that instrumental." And he said, "Which one?" DJ played that one, nigga. And
Hey.
she went to the studio, I think that night or the night after, and knocked that motherfucker out. And that's one of my favorite songs. Like, I wasn't even doing music, like doing features. I heard that shit, got inspired, did it, and we shot the video. The rest was history.
And blame it on the strip club. Hey, when I first moved to Atlanta.
You say what?
When I first moved to Atlanta, when I bought my house back in the day, it was
in Guilford Forest.
Guilford Forest, yeah, 1993.
The Black House.
Oh yeah, 1993. Man, I used to go to my favorite spots was Nicky's on Stewart.
That's right.
And the Playboy Palace. Niggas don't really remember Playboy Palace, but that was my shit.
What was that? What was that?
Playboy Palace on Old National. It was like, I think that's like Gabby Road, right? You go to the freeway.
Club?
It changed names. You probably know some later names. It was the Super 8 Motel right across the street. I used to work that motherfucker.
I think you're talking about the 321.
That's what it probably changed to, yeah, but it was
321. Yeah.
Old National was my street. I used to shooters pool hall.
Get out of Squareway when you bust the left on Got the Road off Old National. Like
right there. You're right there.
To the left, right?
Hotels.
Right, yeah.
That's what I first heard about. What is a lap dance? You mean she gonna climb on top of me and do what?
Gyrate until, I
Hey.
keep it work for them.
I love the 80, man. I swear on everything I love. I just wrote a song called Atlanta, just talking about just Atlanta, just my experiences, man, from way back.
Been adopted into this city, man, with grace long before I became T.I. Back when I was still trapping, man. You knew me when I was still selling dope. I was next door. You Short used to get his haircut at a barber shop. It was
Corey
Dutch
Dutch.
barber shop. You know what I mean? On Campbellton and Dotson. Next door to the plaza where Dutch Barbershop is, that's where me, KT, C-Roy, Doug, Cap, and all of us, we were trapping. That was our trap. When nobody.
Every time I get my hair cut, it be about 7, 8, 10, 15 niggas like there.
Yeah, it was about 12 of us. It was about 12 of us, and that was our trap, right? And all of the shit that we did is what inspired trap music. That's what all of the stories that I tell about C-Rod, about Cap, about Doug and us, and we did all that N-Day, KT, all that shit came right there.
Right
And
there.
so while everybody else used to sell dope all day, nothing but selling dope, I take time and I sit down, right? Like my front was I kept me like a book bag and I kept like some preppy clothes on. Khakis and shit. So when the police come,
Just
I'm a
walk
cool
off.
boy. You know,
Yeah.
y'all gonna run. I'm gonna sit right here with my pen and my pad. They think I'm doing homework and I'm writing crap. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart.
So they knew I was rapping, and of course, you used to come get your haircut every 2 weeks. So they'll tell me, Tip, shout down there, man. Go, run up the shout, man. You know what I'm saying? Get on. I say, man, I'm not going up to that dude, bro. Talking about motherfucking record deal like that, bro. I ain't doing it. But I did say, just, approach you and say, what's up, man? You know how much
I didn't even know.
no security now. No security. Man was in there in the 600 Benz, you know what I'm saying? On his own way back, too short. And my nigga Ice, who was a hustler,
Yes, sir.
had them 600 Benzes. You know what I mean?
Ice was the big dog. I fuck with Ice.
Yeah, Ice still is the big dog.
Hey, man, that's crazy. Cause
And you know what else you did, bro?
what?
Was the first feature that I was able to
I was
get.
about to say. That's what I was about to say.
I'm serious. Before anybody knew who I was.
But look, let me tell you why I did the feature though, because I didn't know about the us on Campbellton Road. I didn't know that part yet.
Right.
And it was just, KP, cool motherfucker. I fuck with KP. I was fucking with all the little face shit, Dallas Austin. I was fucking with Jermaine. And KP, was a real nigga. Like that was a real nigga. Like that was one of the homies.
KP got the trap.
He didn't just say, I want you to do it. He like this little nigga like this, like he sold it on me.
Right.
I was like, all right, for sure. I heard the song. I didn't know you was finna be. I'm gonna tell you something else too. Right after that is I'm affiliated with you. I see you everywhere. When I see you, I'm dapping what's up. But then right after that, you went in like lightweight bad guy mode. And you made the announcement, I'm the king of the South. And you riled up all the feathers of Atlanta. All the elites was like, how dare he say that? Do we know the list of names? And you stood up on that shit. I seen that shit. I seen you give birth to that shit and manifest that shit. I synced it.
Man, did the first thing, right? Did the first thing. I spoke to everybody in the city. I spoke to Bun. I spoke to Faith. I spoke to 3000. I spoke to Big Boy. I spoke to Cujo, Gil, Timo, D'Lo. I spoke to everybody who
So, what you gonna do?
And I say, hey man, so you know what I mean. I'm pretty much accepting the title of King of the South. So how you know what I mean? They're like, man, do that shit. Man, do that shit. That's how you feel.
I'm gonna tell you from
so anybody, but look though, I'm not saying that this happened, but if anybody that I spoke to before that shit happened, and they said, man, it's cool, but then turned around after it happened and had a problem, that's a reflection of them. That's not a reflection of me.
Let me tell you what the sentiment was, because I'm on the inside hearing from the chatter of maybe not certain rappers, but the people in the circle saying how dare he, but motherfuckers who had any say so said, just like you said, they was like, go and do it. Like it wasn't like you are the king of the South. Motherfuckers said, if you're gonna say that, be it, like nigga, because if you didn't be it, you was gonna hear about it.
Now, that's the one thing, right? That's the one thing Big Boy did.
It was like, go hang yourself or make yourself, whatever you want to do, bro.
Man, that's the one thing Big Boy did tell me, right? Big Boy said, now shit, let me tell you. No, you say you the king, gonna put a bullseye on your back, and you can't expect no favors. I say, I'm good with that. He say, shit, go ahead. And that's Andre, right? I had Andre in the club, one of the rare times where I was in the club with I believe it was the Kumina or one of the others. So I'm in the club with him, right? And I say, Drake, what the secret? How did you do it? What did you do? Like, what did you do? He said, shh, bitch never let him. I said, man, what the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean?
Hey, but you know, it began to make sense over time. But what I'm saying here, I had relationships and developed relationships based off of respect. You included. You, E40, Snoop, Dre, Big, Bun, Pimp, Space, man, Goody Mob, man, everybody that I had respect for because listen to y'all. Like y'all motherfuckers, I feel like y'all motherfuckers raised me and gave me game, laced me up. You know what I mean? I never went against I never did anything to make it seem like I was trying to discredit or discount the contribution of the motherfuckers who came before me. I never did that. I never was on some fuck that old shit. This is what it is now. I never did. You know what
I mean? Hey, well, you did enough to where all the complaining went away. It all went away. And it was like, whatever you did, that shit went away. And motherfuckers was photo shoots, and it was cool. Like, it was cool. So
the only motherfucker who really had a problem with that shit was I didn't know that I'd already spoke the face. I guess, you know what I'm saying? He thought that I just kind of like, just get out there.
Face was with that, he was with that big boy philosophy. He was like, go and be the king, man. You the one with the bullseye. He was like,
everybody stayed away from the term because didn't nobody want that pressure.
mm-hmm.
Like cause the way the shit came to be, me and KP riding in his car, we listened to a Mystical album had just came out. Right round Shake It Fast. Watch Yourself. That shit there. So that shit came out. We listened to it. He said he was the prince of the South. I said, well, he the prince of the South. Who's the king?
Who the damn king?
If he's the prince, who is the king?
That's funny.
And,
took the crown.
And the nigga KP said, I bet you won't. I say, you bet. Who won't? Why not? And that day, we were headed to the studio to do a verse with me and Beanie Siegel called Two Glock 9s on the Shaft soundtrack.
And you said
that when it went off.
Put it down. This shit, man. I commend this shit, man. I'm not really being as at the career I had. I don't be going around analyzing shit with niggas about, man, you did this, you did that. I really just respect the long version of the hustle, man. I love when I see somebody get in the game. All right. Dude in. But then you see some people, they do this little one-man show of greatness. But I like when a nigga come in and it's like, now this nigga got a squad. This nigga put his homie on. He got that nigga balling, doing management. This nigga balling, making beats. Like, you making niggas. I like that shit, man. And then yourself, you got another album. They love it. Another one, they love it. I like that. I like the long version.
Man, I appreciate that. That ain't nothing but some love and respect. The people around me made themselves, and I give them so much credit, right? Because I told you, most of the motherfuckers around me now and then, them nigga came from selling dope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one who had aspirations of doing music. Them niggas wanted kilos.
Y'all from the same shit.
You did what I'm saying? So when I, like, you know, showed them, hey, man, this the dream. This my dream. This what I'm working on. This what I, you know what I'm saying? This what I'm doing. This what I'm going to do with my life. They like, my homie told me, like, real deal. He said, shit, Tip. I just figured I'd sell dope, man. A bunch of keys, give me some money, dodge prison.
And you got to realize when you hang with homies like that, when I was with my homies, that's what was going on. I don't care what my hustle was like, how much I flipped rap and emulated selling kilos in my rap hustle or whatever. I could never get what they was getting. You know what I'm saying? I was always pocket change to them. They was like a little money. In the long run,
right?
We surpassed that thing because that's not a long hustle, and ours is. But and when I started out, bro, I was the little nigga in the crew, and I was platinum.
Me too. When I was in the trap, bro, like, to be honest with you, they kind of like, I had been selling dope before, but it wasn't organized. Like, they kind of like welcomed me into an organization that was sort of like the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, shit. This what we doing. Ain't nobody else doing this over here but us. This is what we pushing. This is and the last album that I released is called Dime Trap but we had with nothing but a dime trap. It was Bright House was a dime trap. You couldn't come in there and get no nicks. If you want a dub, dimes. It was a dime trap. We had big.
I remember when I really didn't know you as good as I know you. Like I knew you, but I didn't know you. I used to I just would say like to whoever I was with, I was like, every time that little nigga pull up, he with like a bunch of old ass niggas. I'm like, you know what that mean, right? I'll be like, I mean, them old niggas is gangsters.
Talking about Clay. You talking about Clay.
But I'm talking about, you used to be, bro, when you was 20 something, you be like niggas that was in their 30s.
Yeah.
Pull up. It might be like 6, 7, 8 niggas with you. But it'd be like you, a couple of young niggas, and a bunch of old niggas.
That's real talk. I was the youngest. I'm still the youngest. You dig what I'm saying? I was like the little nigga who came in with a vision, and the niggas who kind of like, for lack of a better term, put it on. Man, I'm like, bro, fuck this shit. Let's go here. Let's go over here and do this. So they started to observe the game that I was receiving, and and motherfuckers around me doing big, and they start seeing people who got good shit going on. They're like, well, shit, I can't rap, but this nigga here, he's a promoter. This nigga here, all he did is holler this nigga on this club
On the club, yeah, all that.
And shit, like I could do that. You know what I mean? Nigga, like shit. This nigga here, all he do is call people and get shit booked. He a manager. I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
This, you know what I mean? So the people around me, all they did was shift their energy and attention to a different application of skill, and they motherfucking they been here ever since. I ain't got like. I don't have no motherfuckers around me hardly that wasn't around. Motherfuckers you see around me now is the motherfuckers you seen around me then.
That's that longevity, man. You talk to a lot of cats that stay in the game a long time now. You know what I mean? And we cycle because we like in a spot.